Today, we will talk about an interesting topic which everyone are behind because they think that it is very important. Of course, it is important, but we'll see in what perspective they are taking and what is the perspective we have to see. Actually, today we'll talk about abundance. What is the first thing that comes into your mind when you talk about abundance? Is it a massive bank account or a gold or a real estate or some sites or what do you get? Most of us have been conditioned that abundance means more money, but in the universe, abundance is not something that you acquire. We think that abundance is a materialistic thing. It is nowhere related to God or spirituality. But abundance is something which will come to you when you tune into yourself and when you give respect to yourself, when you listen to your intuition, then true abundance will be tuned, which is there inside you already. I think you will get it out. What is this? We all of these days we thought that it is outside, but now I am telling that it is already there inside you, and I'm telling you to tune into it. How to tune into it? In that process of tuning, or in that process where I have searched, I have observed few things which we have to change or which are stopping us to tune into abundance. So today we'll discuss those things. All of these days we are thinking that it is a materialistic thing, but it is not a materialistic thing like accounts or something, which I have told just now. It is a feeling. Abundance is feeling you completing yourself, not with the other person or not with the second person. I'm not telling that you don't need to have a partner or you don't need to have a friendship. Of course, if you're doing the work, you need a group consciousness. If you work in a group consciousness, you learn a lot of things and your soul will get upgraded. But when you are complete with yourself, the persons whom you meet or the persons who are there or who are coming already will be perfect, will be the people who will help you or who will come for your work, means with you for your purpose. How it happens when you tune into the universe, when you tune into your intuition. How you tune into the intuition? First of all, you need to change your food habits and you have to start listening from the voice that is coming inside. So you may be thinking like, what is the voice that is coming from inside? That is called intuition. Always, few times or always, you think that something you feel like not doing, or you feel like saying that no, even though it is very crucial or important, you feel sometimes no, or sometimes you do things very right without your knowledge. How does it happen? Because you without knowing yourself, yourself or your over self or your soul have tuned into that. That's why you are doing it very easily. But what happens is, most of the times what we do is we have a judgmental mind, right? So what we do, we don't follow that one and we go with the society or the people who are next to you. So that's why what is happening is you are not able to tune or you are not able to go in a right path which will help you. So that's why if you tune into the abundance, the flow will be very easy. So how you will get money? Okay. Here comes the real thing. If you tune into the intuition, what happens is the universe will give you whatever you want. Universe don't have judgments. Universe don't know anything. It will just give you what you want. It will just give you what you ask. If you ask universe, I want to do this work, what it will do, it will send all the resources for you to finish that work. We have few things which are stopping us. What are those factors that are stopping me from the tuning into universe? First thing which will come as which we will get when you tune into the intuition is self-doubt. We have a lot of self-doubt, like is it coming from my mind or somewhere else? I don't think so. It is not correct right now to do, or is not the right person to approach. This happens when you have your own self doubt. Next is fear of failure. You can get succeeded, or the things will happen to you, but we have a fear of failure that I don't think so whether this will happen or not. We have that kind of fear in ourselves. So that's why what we do, we don't do the things which your soul says. And the main thing which will stop you is your gossiping. When you put all that dust, all that trash inside, like gossiping on the other person, gossiping on the other people, when you do that, all that trash, because you are giving that energy, your very precious energy, you are giving to the other person by talking about that person. When it happens, you are wasting your energy. Wasting the energy is also one of the part which will not help you to go into the abundance. Yes. So be careful when you talk about the other person, or don't gossip. And open mindedness. If you don't have the open mind, accept the situations, or if you don't have the mindedness to learn something, it's something you see a lot of persons around you, but if you observe those people, every person will have something to learn around you. You just take what you want. Don't blame the person. If you see a situation also, you can learn a lot of things. You will see only the bad that happened, or you will see some good, something you see, but you don't learn anything from that situation. This is why what happens is you don't learn from it and you will not tune, because maybe that learning may help you to go into the other phase of the life, or it maybe that is the main step for you to learn. And expression, sometimes what happens is you want to express something with the other person, but you are not expressing. Why this happens? Because you want to please the other person, or you want to be good with the other person. You don't want to show your mind to the other person. All these things happens when you stop yourself to express the other person, then everything stops. Because why it stops? If you carry that energy, that is not good for you. If you want to express something, express very openly. And second thing, if you have the talent of singing or dancing or something, you should not stop yourself. If you stop yourself, is nothing but you're stopping your abundance. If you don't stop yourself and express yourself, whatever comes to you in a proper way, but you should not stop yourself when you are expressing. Like whatever your way of just don't stop. Just keep on going. When you do this, automatically you will tune into the proper things. When you tune into yourself, your proper people will tune into you, proper things will happen to you, and you will be in a right place wherever you are. Maybe the astrologer or someone will say no, your bath shot is not good, or your vastu is not good. Maybe they say, but if you are in a right tuning, everything will come in favor with you. Even universe, even God, everyone will come in favor to you. So these are all the few things that I have noticed and I have observed. What are the things that are stopping you from the abundance? So try to change these things and just observe what are the changes that are happening, and let me know the comments in the comment section. What do you think all these are the right things that I have discussed, and if I have missed anything, please let me know. And thank you so much, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.